Hello, and welcome. In this video, we'll use PineGrow to create a WordPress theme from scratch in less than 20 minutes. To get started, we create a new blank page that we immediately save in the project directory under the name index.html. Let's activate the WordPress plugin. We'll start by adding the WordPress site action on the body element of our page, and then adjust the settings. We configure our document as a master page, give a name to our theme, and create the export directory for the theme. We also specify the URL of the WordPress development site. We add a header section. Let's continue with adding Bootstrap components such as the navigation bar. We remove unnecessary elements that will not be used in our theme. We modify a couple of styles. Now we add the Jumbotron. We do some style tweaking and turn on full width display mode for Jumbotron. We add the site name WordPress action to the brand element. And we also add a link to the homepage. Let's activate the PHP code preview to see the PHP code generated by PineGrow. We go to the navbar section that we'll use for our WordPress menu. We add the nav menu action. We select primary menu, and we also specify that it is a Bootstrap menu. Let's add the main section now. Let's add a container. We'll now set up the column that will show a post. We have a title, paragraph of content, and we add an image. We add the post thumbnail WordPress action to the image. The title on the title. And we add the content on the content paragraph. Finally, and this is an important part, we add the loop action to the column element. We save and export the theme. In WordPress Admin, in Appearance Theme, we activate our new theme. We can now see the result, and we discover that the grid is not well formed because Bootstrap columns have different heights. We fix the situation by checking Clear Bootstrap Columns in the loop setup. We save and export the theme. Our posts grid display is now fine. Now, let's add the footer section. We set the content of the paragraph. And we put the PHP component on the span and add a PHP code for displaying the current year. We save and check the result. Now we're going to make our theme changeable with WordPress Customizer. We style the background, but we don't need to add any image yet. From the Customizer section, add Customizer Section action. We set the section ID and name. We add Customizer Control to the selected Jumbotron. Set the ID and the name. Set the content type to media. Set the MIME type to image. Set Show in Section to the ID of the section we just created. Now, from the Posts section, add Attachment Image BCK to the Jumbotron. Set Customizer Theme Mod Property to the ID of our control. Set the size of the image to large. We save, export the theme, and check the result. Our new section is there, and we can dynamically change the background image. Next, we select the Jumbotron title. We add another customizer control, this time for the title. Set the ID and the name. The content type will be text, and we set Show in Section to the ID of our Customizer section. We add Display Theme Mod action to the selected Jumbotron title. Set theme mod to ID of the control we have just created. We save, export the theme, and check the result. In the customizer, we now have a new control available in our main section that lets us dynamically edit the Jumbotron title. Let's have a quick look at the files in our source template folder. And in the folder we choose for the exported WordPress theme. Next, we assign the site content action to the main element and save our template. In the theme folder, we find the result of the export, which now includes two new files, header.php and footer.php. Because our next WordPress template is single.php, save as index.html as single.html. We modify the size of the image. And we set the column span to 12. For all non-index.html templates, we uncheck the master page on the WordPress site action on the body element. We set index.html as the master page. And we save and export our page. We now have a new WordPress template in our theme folder, single.php. From the browser, we open a post, and we can see the display is different because we use single.php for the single post display. And thanks to Bootstrap, our theme is fully responsive as well. In the following videos, we'll take a detailed look at all the steps involved in creating a WordPress theme with Pinegrow.